Capital, you got us, you got Guns, you got like a new U2 album, you got a new Cult album, you got like just no, I haven't yet. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you just know all these bands are like putting out records between like now and basically like September, October, and it's like all the people that have been crying, what happened to rock and roll? They're fucking gonna have to start crying something else because it's coming, believe me. But so it's like with Guns, it's like their record's gonna come out probably pretty close to ours, and in a way, I think it's gonna be cool. It's like here's just hopefully all these cool records coming out, and it's just gonna fucking blow everybody away. Yeah, sure. I quite like them actually. I don't know. It's just it's such a trendy thing nowadays. You fucking open up. Yeah, you open up like magazine. It's like, well, I hang out with Axl Rose. It's like you have about 5,000 more people saying that than I've actually ever hung out with him. But so but I mean, I've known those guys for even before Appetite took off, and hung out a lot with them when we were doing Justice down here in '88 when they were still like trying to find places to sleep and fucking it's like, oh, I don't have any money, I can't sleep anywhere. And, well, there's a gutter. but well, but so now this time around, I mean, saw a bit of them too. They're making their record, and they were making their record and stuff like that. And it's like Matt, the new drummer, is when the Cult were supporting us for like 6 months, I used to hang out with him and stuff all the time. So it's like, it's been pretty cool. Just like I said, I'm not gonna jump on the bandwagon here of I hang out with Guns N' Roses, but been seeing a lot of them in the last, like, everybody sits there and goes, where's the bass on in the mixing and Justice Fall? It's not just the fact that it wasn't mixed loud enough. It's also got something to do with James's low end, or like swallow up everything from fucking about 10 cycles to fucking 20K, and it's just like everything in between. Oh, too bad. So on this album, it's just like we really kind of we kind of had like the guitar, the sound, and then kind of the bass under it, and would just kind of like work everything around so there would be a lot of room for all the instruments to kind of like come across really loud and clear. But also, it just had a lot to do with like the songwriting, that it was just like it just really seemed time to like, or I think I finally just opened up to the fact that the bass can be like used as an instrument that doesn't have to just like follow the guitar along all the time. And it's just like, yeah, which comes a little bit from this thing that we were talking about earlier about groove and with the drums kind of laying back more and stuff like that. Just when the bass pumps along with the fucking when the bass pumps along more with the drums, like especially like with the hi-hat, I got Jason to, instead of pay attention to like James's picking hand, I got him to pay more attention to my right hand, to like my hi-hat hand. And so if I'm playing like eighth notes on like the hi-hat or whatever, then he'd be playing like eighth notes on the bass and stuff like that, and it would just get like this really kind of cool groovy thing going, and it would just like set down like the rhythm section as this like really fucking huge solid fucking thing that was just so, it was just a cool foundation. And then the guitar riffs would just like speak all over the rhythm section, but the rhythm section and the guitar riffs would just kind of be like two separate entities, and it just worked really well because it just makes everything stronger. It gives the guitars more room to speak because there's not like bass and drums and shit cluttering it up, and it just gives the rhythm section more chance to fucking just kind of set down the shit rhythm section is supposed to do anyway, which is fucking some bounce and shit like that. So from that point of view, it's worked out pretty cool. And again, also with Jason, I think with Jason